On today's Arizona Daily Mix, well, that little downward dog is officially the cutest thing that you will see all day. We're doing puppy yoga with Lost Our Home Pet Rescue.
Plus, we'll meet a 10-year-old who interviewed stars and fashion designers on the red carpet and made a short film about it.
And see where you can join fellow Swifties and work out where you're highly encouraged to shake, shake, shake it off. We've got all that and a lot more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm Brad Perry.
I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you for joining us here on CW7 Arizona. We've got a great show for you today, including some news.
Yes.
About the concert in the Coliseum.
That's right. The 16th hole turns into a concert venue the week before the Phoenix Open, and they just announced that tickets will go on sale this Thursday for...
Headliner, Imagine Dragons. Opener, Counting Crows. That's a good show.
This is, and I think this is the fourth year they've done this kind of like concert in the Coliseum, which is on the 16th hole. It's a very small venue, to be honest, because if you've ever been to the 16th hole,
I'm like Boo Radley. I do not want to leave my house. But if I was going to, this is a concert I would go to. And I think, did you mention tickets go on sale Thursday?
Yes, and the concert is February 6th, so it's the weekend right before the Open. I think is it 2 weeks before? When is the Open?
The weekend before.
Well, I wonder, I mean, this is my little question. Why would they want to put all those people on the grounds of the 16th hole?
That is a good question.
That's like one of the major holes of the whole tournament. And like, wouldn't it get torn up and stuff? But maybe not. I mean, I always wonder about that.
I don't know, but Adam Derwitz is going to be hanging out in town.
There you go. All right. Phoenix, you can get the tickets at wmphoenixopen.com on Thursday. So, all right, speaking of golf, this is pretty cool. The Scottsdale Fashion Square just got the bird, and golf lovers are excited. No, not that bird. It's the Bad Birdie Apparel pop-up, and this Thursday they are having an official open house. Check it out.
We are a local Scottsdale golf apparel company born to make the game of golf a little bit more fun. We just opened up our Fashion Square store. We had a ton of customers local to the area, and we figured why not bring a store to Scottsdale. So we're here at Fashion Square between now and May of 2027. We're super stoked for this pop-up. Gives us the opportunity to show off our Fall/Winter 26 collection, which has everything from men's, women's, all the way to youth as well. Obviously, the first thing that you're going to notice when you walk in is our bold prints and patterns on our polos. That's what we're known for. But we also have full outfitting collections. We've got golf joggers, shorts, pants, activewear, outerwear for the rain, anything you could think of. And outside of our Fall/Winter collection, we've got our core bestseller classics, so Bad Birdie staples through and through. We have all that stuff in the store too to make sure we can get everyone hooked up. What's really cool about this pop-up is it gives us the opportunity to show off our women's line, which is a top-performing women's golf brand in apparel right now. It's really because of our commitment on making sure that we have stylish outfitting pieces that are also very golf-forward too. We have our full youth collection as well. It gives our customers the opportunity to do full family outfitting both on and off the course. We also have our full accessory line too, anything from putter, driver head covers, all the way to towels, gloves, socks, hats. We have our first Bad Birdie shoe that we launched earlier this year, showcased in the store as well. So the really cool thing about this store too is we are actually going to have some in-store exclusive product that you won't be able to get online. You'll only be able to get over here at the Fashion Square store. We'd love for you to come check out the store over at Fashion Square between now and May, peak golfing season, or take a look at our website over at badbirdiegolf.com.
Later in the show, if you're entertaining at home this fall, we'll show you how to do a dirty soda bar for the kids and the adults.
But first, we're about to see a seriously cute downward dog as we try puppy yoga. That's next.
Tune in tonight on CW7 Arizona for some must-watch TV. It all kicks off with Family Feud and The Big Bang Theory. Then it's our action-packed CW prime time with the next generation of WWE wrestling. That's WWE NXT at 7. Then catch up on the latest news in Arizona with a full hour of 12 news at 9. And we finish off the night with back-to-back episodes of Young Sheldon. Tune in tonight starting at 4 p.m. Tomorrow is National Dog Day, and One Valley Rescue is celebrating with plenty of downward dogs. Lost Our Home Pet Rescue is hosting puppy yoga to help homeless pets find forever homes. Brina New and yoga instructor Don Hopkins join us with a very special guest, Morning Star. This guy's got a lot of energy. We're all in love. Tell us about puppy yoga.
Yeah, so we have puppy yoga going on tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at our shelter, and it's led over here by Dawn from Inspiritus Yoga. It's a really fun event because we have all of our adorable adoptable puppies out in the training room with everybody, and so it's just a really great event, and then it's also a great way to raise some money for Lost Our Home.
So how many of these puppies usually get adopted at yoga?
We definitely have some people walk away with a couple of them, that's for sure.
And Dawn, how do you approach teaching differently when you have these energetic little guys and girls in the room?
Well, actually, it's just a matter of enjoying yoga and enjoying the puppies at the same time and recognizing it's going to be a little bit different kind of a class. You know, it's about having fun with them and enjoying the puppy energy and being playful with it.
Our own Lexi has been kind enough to join us for yoga this morning. I think Morning Star's made a new friend. Am I right? This guy's got a lot of energy. What are some of the benefits to adopting a puppy like Morning Star?
Well, you get them out of the shelter. These puppies deserve a really good, loving home, and I know, isn't that so cute?
She's tamed him.
When we're able to have a pet adopted, we're able to make space for another one in our shelter. So it's just really important to always adopt and not shop.
And in terms of yoga, do you think it's beneficial having animals in the space? Because they do lower our blood pressure and make us tune in a different kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, we're sending off all kinds of happy hormones into the body, like serotonin, oxytocin, and it really helps to help us manage stress better and just enjoy life more. I mean, it's just so much fun to play with puppies.
Do you have tips for people who are thinking about adopting a dog?
Yeah, always just make sure that you do the research before you make that commitment. Every dog breed is different. They have different requirements, different diets. So you just make sure you do your research and then make sure that your family is also ready with the busy schedules and things like that to welcome a new family member.
Because Morning Star, I feel like he has a lot of energy and needs somebody who wants to go hiking or walking or adventuring, right?
Exactly, yes. This is a high energy puppy, so it needs someone ready for that high energy and ready to spend that time training too.
And I've fostered with you guys, and I know that something that makes Lost Our Home special is that you will do short-term fosters for somebody who's going into rehab, for somebody who's experiencing temporary homelessness. They're so scared to go into treatment sometimes because they don't want to lose their pet. And you guys will care for a pet for a 3-month or a 6-month period.
Yes, it's called our temporary care program, where we will have the pet stay with us at our rescue while the person and the family is able to get through whatever crisis situation they can without losing their family member.
Well, you know how much I love Lost Our Home in Tempe. My girl Erica is over there. We didn't have her on camera today, but she does incredible, incredible work with the kittens and the puppies and, of course, all the people that are in your volunteer community. So we really appreciate all you do. This event is tomorrow. Give us the details again, and how do we get tickets?
Yes, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at Lost Our Home Pet Rescue. You can visit our website. It'll have it right there on the main page of on the home banner to purchase tickets, and we also on social media today, we'll have 2 free tickets that we're doing a giveaway with as well. So make sure that you check our social media page. It's at Lost Our Home on Instagram.
Amazing. Dawn, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. Hi. Hi. You did amazing. You did amazing.
All right, coming up, what happens when you inherit money from your family? Do you know what to do with it? We'll get expert tips next. Hey, join me later on our CW7 Arizona Plus app for my podcast, Man to Man. It airs Monday through Sunday at 12 p.m. and weeknights at 7 p.m. What a great show for men to learn what they need to do and not do. To find it, all you need to do is download the CW7 Arizona Plus app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Phoenix Financial Retirement Planning.
Yeah. Some people's 401k is winning the lottery or hoping a long-lost relative leaves them money. So if they do, what happens with that money and how can we make sure that we don't go financially broke? And do we need a financial advisor? Well, here to help us is JD Dorfman, financial advisor, and to also let us know how to make sure we don't go broke when we inherit unexpected money. So how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Did you like the intro?
I did. Very long and very precise, though, at the same time. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to give you some statistics, as I always like to do. Lottery winners, 70% of lottery winners go broke eventually. 33% file bankruptcy.
Wow.
Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, because you're winning millions, you're winning hundreds of millions of dollars. So why is that? What do people do wrong when it comes to winning and getting lots of money?
I always love to say this is more kind of a tagline. Money doesn't come with instructions. Okay, we think just because we inherit funds, we know what to do with them. Well, you've never had them before. Why would you know now? You know, so the idea is to go get a professional. As they say, stuntmen always say, don't try this at home. You know, it's just like that. You're not a stuntman. Don't try this at home. Don't try to do it by yourself. And when people inherit money, they're going to get a lot of people coming at them. You know, all of a sudden you're very popular and people want to get a piece of you and they say, well, do this and do that. You should invest over here. You should invest. Whatever the case is, you definitely want to go to a professional like myself or someone like myself and sit down and say, okay, what's your targets? What's your goals? What do you want to do? You know, in the next few decades, we're going to have the greatest wealth transfer of all time.
Wow.
$36 trillion to $124 trillion will be transferred to younger heirs. Okay.
Wow.
Right. So with that being said, they don't really know what to do. No disrespect to the younger people out there, and they're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
That's not their job. That's my job, and someone like me's job to know. And we're here to help.
Right. And I think sometimes, as you said, we're transferring it to our younger generation. We're not teaching them. We're kind of like they're living in the now, and not realizing let's save for later on. And that's why I think it's kind of like having a financial advisor to set that up for them. Because can you do that? So like if you know, I do come into some money, I want to leave some to my kids. Is there a way to do that?
Absolutely. There's wealth transfer, very simply, doing living trusts, wills. There's all kinds of different directives involved to be able to do that. I do want to ask you a question, so because you touched on something I really want to address. When, if you can remember, was the time that you learned how to write a check?
Oh, gosh.
Right, okay, exactly.
Yeah.
So, oh gosh. So with that being said, we don't really teach that in schools. In certain countries, they teach that in 5th, 6th, 7th grade, how to write a check, how to deposit a check, how to create a savings account, a checking account, so they're equipped as they get older. We don't really do that. We should, but we don't really do that, so the time comes when we're supposed to do that, we're a little lost. So try taking that and expanding that into millions or trillions of dollars that you win.
All right, so let me ask. I've won the lotto. I've got $200 million sitting there.
We're going to be very good friends, yes.
I'm going to say, why do I need you? Why do people think okay, I got the money. I don't need a money advisor. What's he going to do? That's my money. I already got it.
All kinds of tax issues are going to arise. There's a big one right there.
Yeah.
We want to talk about you're not going to be here forever. What are we going to do with transferring the wealth to whom?
Yeah.
Okay. You obviously don't want to leave so much of an issue with your estate, so where there's some massive fee for that and someone has to deal with that, your trustee or so forth. So there's all these kinds of directives that are involved. You know, what's the the saying, more money, more problems.
Right.
This is exactly that.
Yeah.
So it can be a monster.
Yeah. And again, coming into just a relatively big money that you didn't know about, and now you're sitting there, and there's things that people need to learn as we get that inheritance about taxes, about things, and that's where you come in.
Absolutely, because there are ways. I mean, there's definitely tools in place that can help you with that. And people, again, aren't supposed to know this. They're supposed to sit down with a professional such as myself, or even if it's not anybody that knows this area of expertise. You're going to need this, because honestly, if you don't and you take this monster on by yourself, you could really find a lot of problems. You don't want to be part of the 70% that goes broke. You don't want to be part of the 33% that goes and files bankruptcy. I'm sure you don't. How do we avoid that? You've got to get the right people in place.
And that's where we get you. All right, where can we find you?
The easiest way is retirewithjd.com. Retirewithjd.com, and that's the website, and you can contact me through that. It has all my information. I've been doing this 19 years, so I know a little bit. So yeah, we'll set up a conversation, we'll set up a time to meet, and we'll talk about it.
There you go. I like it. Thank you, JD. Also, there's information on our website, thecw7az.com. So there you go. So yeah, if I win.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Phoenix Financial Retirement Planning.
Coming up, we'll see what to pair oysters with to bring out their flavor. That's next on the Arizona Daily Mix. And after we wrap up here, join me on our CW7 Arizona Plus app for my new podcast, Gen X Ask Gen Z Why. It airs every day right here at 1 p.m. and weeknights at 8 p.m. To find it, you need to download the CW7 Arizona Plus app on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.
Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still a lot more to come on the show.
That's right. It's now time for our top story of the day. Cursive is making a comeback in American classrooms. It kind of fell out of favor with Common Core. There was a lot of keyboarding, but now more than 24 states require cursive instruction. You might be wondering about Arizona. Yep, we are one of them. Third graders are expected to be able to handwrite both upper and lowercase letters starting in third grade, and they work on it until fifth grade.
Wow, I remember, I'm in the 80s kid, is that we had like literally time that we had to do cursive. I didn't realize that we were doing it 45 minutes a day. Was really crazy because I mean we worked on it and stuff, and they're saying that cursive is a way to pretty much help your brain skills and everything like that. It's not so much about your personality. Is that kind of what they say or no?
Well, I think you've brought a show and tell.
I did. Can
Speaking
we
of
get
school,
that there?
Here?
Oh, I don't think you can see. There it is.
There.
Oh, there.
So
can you see that writing?
This is an example that our executive producer Kelly has saved.
There you go.
Of your penmanship.
Back up a little bit.
There you go.
There.
Yeah, that's perfect.
There it is right there.
Do you know what those words are?
Oh, yeah, that is 2 soups, fries, and a burger.
I will take your order. My handwriting is also terrible. I went to a Montessori school in San Francisco, and cursive was just not. It was like, everybody express yourselves.
Yeah, so I'm dyslexic, so I can't write what I think in a way.
Oh, interesting.
And so it's not backwards, it's just not working. So I've been always scribbling all my life.
Well, you alluded to it, but some research shows that when you teach kids to write by hand, it actually does help them to remember what they're writing. It sharpens their memory, helps with the fine motor skills, all of that.
There it is. That's our top story of the day. If you want more details, head on over to our website, cw7az.com, or scan that QR code you see right there on the screen.
Now, this next story is about turning tragedy into an opportunity for good.
Yeah, that's right. See why a local Valley dad is determined to keep cyclists safe on the roads. Take a look.
Why we created the Rob Dollar Foundation is my son started talking about starting a foundation to create more safety and awareness for the cycling community. A month after he started talking about this, not just with me, but with some other friends, he was hit and killed while he was cycling. So we got together and said, hey, since he's not here, he can't do it. Let's fulfill his dream and start a foundation. Our mission is to create safety and awareness for the cycling community, to educate people what the rules of the road are for the cyclist. And what the importance is the cyclists have a right to be on the road. You as a motorist have to give 3 feet to a cyclist when you pass them, whether there's a bike lane or not. And if the cyclist needs to take the whole road, the law says they can take the whole road. With that, we want the cyclists to ride on the right side of the road. We want them to follow all the law that's, you know, stop signs and things like that. We also want them to have lights, front and rear when it's dark, and bright colored clothes. We always advocate, hey, get the kids out there, get them on bikes, keep them safe. We do have cycling safety classes that if you go to the robdollafoundation.org, you can look and kind of see where we have classes to teach these kids, get out, have some fun, get exercise, get out of the house, but we want them safe. We meet with the different law municipalities, and one of the things we're working on now is there's some street signs out there that says state law minimum 3 feet in passing cyclists. And I think a lot of people that drive don't know that that's an actual law. So work with them on street signs. We work on just trying to make the roads not just safer for the cycling community, but safer for everybody. My son was here. I know he'd be really happy. You know, he was a positive guy, always positive, always thinking positive, always motivated, self-motivated, so I think he would be super happy. We used to use the phrase pure power, so I think that phrase would come out. And it is kind of bittersweet doing this kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, I know he's looking down, he's happy. He's really happy that we're doing what he wanted to do. One of the things I always try to educate people on, and one of the phrases I always hear is, get this bike out of the road, get this bike on the sidewalk. It's not a bike. It's an actual person riding that bike. You know, it's someone's mom, dad, firefighter, doctor. In my case, it was my son, and now I don't have my son. So when you see a bike there, just know it is a person. It's not a bike. So we do go to different events. We have our own annual event that you can go to the website and see when that is. We also participate in other people's events. Sometimes there's cyclists, sometimes there's not. I know we always go to the Tour of Tucson. There's over 7,000 riders that go there. Just trying to reach out to the whole community. And there's a lot of other great foundations out there, great efforts that we just like to try to help them with what they're doing also. If you wanted to learn more about our foundation, you can go to the website, robdollafoundation.org. We are on Instagram, robdollarfnd, and we're also on Facebook. And we always do a lot of posts just trying to create, like I said, create more safety and awareness.
National Oyster Day was a few weeks ago, but shouldn't they be celebrated all year long? Well, who better to serve up some fresh oysters than our neighbor, Buck and Ryder. We are at one of the top oyster bars in the country. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I know we're not allowed to. I'm gonna say the world. And I will say, Chef, I'm very excited because I'm getting a little education on oysters, but I'm very excited to be here with you guys to name one of the top oyster bars in the country. How cool is that?
That's amazing. And you know what? I hate to brag a little bit, but we kind of deserve it.
You do. And the thing is that you guys are very new. You're kind of like fresh still in the valley. It's like, what, maybe 3 years, 4 years now?
Our Scottsdale location's been open for about 3 years now. The one here that we're in right now has been just celebrating its 10th year. So.
Oh my goodness, has it been? You don't realize that because you come in here and you just like feel at home and it goes very quickly. You also have the Gilbert location, which is really cool. And we're going to learn about oysters right now as we're seeing them all set out here. But what I love is that your oyster bar is ready to go. And we're learning that these are fresh oysters. Literally went to the airport just now and got these in.
Yeah, we actually order directly from the oyster farmers. We don't go through a middle person. We have them flown from the farm the day that they're harvested. They're shipped here to Arizona. We have our own van that goes to the airport 7 days a week and picks up all of our products. So we are getting our oysters into the ice here, ready to serve about 24 to 48 hours out of the water.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Okay, here we go, a little setup here, which is amazing. But what I didn't realize that there are definitely different oysters, different tastes. So let's talk about the different type of oysters you have here.
Okay, so we're looking at Washington oyster on the left-hand side here. This is a rock point. You can see it's a nice, plump, creamy oyster. This is pretty typical of West Coast oysters because the Pacific Current goes in a clockwise fashion, so it's pulling cold water down from Alaska, down the California coast, and that makes for a colder oyster. You get a little bit of a deeper cup right here. It's just a little bit deeper cup is what we call it, and that makes for a sweeter, milder, creamier oyster.
Got it. Okay.
And then right here and here we have oysters from Virginia and Maine respectively. This is the shooting point in the permaquid. You can see by the shells there's a little more of a green color in there. West Coast oysters, because the Atlantic Current, again going in a clockwise motion, is coming up through the Caribbean, carrying those warm waters up the coast, you're going to get a brinier, little bit more intensely flavored oyster out of that.
Got it. Okay, and then
over here, you see these look similar to the Washington ones, and this is a New Zealand oyster, the Coromandel's. This is coming from very, very cold waters again, so you get that nice, plump, creamy, milder tasting oysters. The Coromandel's particularly are a little more briny than your West Coast oysters, just being in New Zealand, based on the waters that they're coming from. But still, you've got that deeper cup from the very cold oyster as opposed to a more shallow cup of a East Coast oyster.
All right, and then what do you recommend with them? Like I see the different sauces, right?
Yeah, so we serve a variety of sauces here. We have our Thai chili sauce. This is a very traditional oyster condiment. It's called mignonette. It's a vinegar and white wine with shallots and peppercorn. And then everyone, of course, loves cocktail sauce.
There it is, the cocktail sauce. I know. So you're gonna set one of these up for me, all right? Will you set one up? I'm gonna let you pick. All right, you're like my oyster sommelier or whatever it is. All right, let's just set one up while we're doing that. Jessica, come on in here, because Jessica, I'm going to come on this side, because, no, you stay over here. No, we're dancing, All right, you stay right there. There you go, stay right there. I'm coming this way, because we're going to talk bubbly to go with oysters, which is very important, and wine.
Yes. I mean, listen, we want you guys to experience having the oysters and drinking something with it. So we pair with some really great winemakers. I will tell you, we've got a wonderful Albarino here. It's a very, clean, crisp, kind of salinity in it that goes really well with oysters. The other thing too is we do a lot of bubbly. So on the weekends we do 50% off some of our select bubbly wines. This one here, the Emile Paris, I'm a little bit more bougie, so I'm going to go a little bit more with the bubbly here. This is a specialty reserve for us to go really nicely with oysters. So oysters, bubbles, oysters, white wine, it's a really great combination.
And that's what I love, is that they shuck them for you. They're all set to go.
Absolutely. Everything comes in fresh. Like you said, we set everything up. So now we have these oysters that everyone's experiencing this awesome oyster experience. They get to pair it with some great cocktails, some fun wine. I mean, it's a really fun thing, especially in the valley, in Arizona. You're thinking to yourself, fresh oysters in Arizona? Yeah, it happens every day here at Buck.
I like it. All right, quickly, let people know right now what time they can start coming in to enjoy oysters.
Well, goodness. At our Scottsdale location and our Phoenix location, you can come in at 11 o'clock Monday through Friday. Gilbert location and at 11:30.
Perfect. There we go. And what do you recommend for me just to give a little try to, Jeff? Which one we going to do?
We're going to go with the Rock Point Washington oyster, a little sweeter, creamier, and milder, and I am going to give you the mignonette experience.
Okay.
Just a little bit is all you need.
And how many should you do a day?
How many oysters? As many as you want.
Okay, as many as you want.
A little drop of lemon on there.
All right, there we go. All right.
Try that one.
Let's go with it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. That's it. Wow.
Crisp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Buck and Riders. Get in here, people. Dylan O is spreading awareness and developing arts and fashion with the young community, and he's only 10 years old. His film Red Carpet Spotlight Inside the World of Fashion has earned him an Academy Award nomination. He's joining me today to talk about his film. How are you, Dylan O?
Hey, Brad, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing, oh my goodness. You're going to take my job, all right? I can see it already, the way you just started. So,
yep.
Yep, he goes, yep.
Red Carpet Host is the beginning of a able to interview people in a live TV show.
This is great. All right, let's talk about this. What got you into fashion?
Oh, what got me into fashion is I had a mic, and then I started asking my parents questions, and then I, like, all fun stuff like, hey, what's your favorite fun thing to do? And like all those questions, then it made me thought of, hey, if I can ask my parents questions, that means I can ask other people questions.
There you go, and you're doing this. And this movie that you did, you wrote it, directed it, did everything. How was that?
Oh, it was amazing, and I couldn't have done it without my crew.
I like that, your own crew and everything. And let's talk about you being on the red carpet. Like, how scary? I mean, I get scared when I do interviews with celebrities. How about you?
Oh, I don't get scared. I get excited. I get to meet so many new people, models, designers. And do you know who I interviewed?
Who?
I interviewed the actress for the movie Frozen 1 and 2, the character who played Elsa.
Nice. This is great. So, I mean, with this, you're also bringing awareness to the age group that you are, 10 years old, which is kind of neat. And it's kind of interesting that you get to see these different fashions from your point of view, right?
Right.
So, and so let's talk about that a little bit. What do you see in fashion when you're out there?
Oh, what I see in fashion is I see a whole community of people. I see a community of models, designers, makeup artists, hairstylists, and CEOs. If you combine them all together, you create one separate fashion show. Fashion shows don't mix.
Oh, wow. And let me ask you, for doing this documentary, how hard was it to put this all together, especially at a young age?
Oh, it was very hard, but we didn't give up. I said this to my crew and parents, I am losing my mind here. And then I was about to say, let's shut this off. Let's give up. Let's not do this ever again. But I didn't say those things. I said, let's keep going. Let's keep trying. And we are not the people, and I'm not the person who gives up so easily.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's a way to talk to your crew and let them know, especially when you're the writer, director, and producer. You got to keep them going and putting this together. And then you go and submit it, and now you're like pretty much nominated for awards. How's that feel?
Oh, it felt so good that I went like all crazy. Excitement crazy.
Yeah.
Not like angry crazy.
No, not angry crazy, but exciting crazy and
I
stuff.
was like so excited because I was like, oh my God, all that work paid off.
It does, doesn't it? And I love that you did everything. You even did the cover for it yourself and everything?
Yes.
So that is really cool. Okay, so now what happens to the movie now, and where can people see it?
Well, you can see it on 2 locations. You can see it on my Instagram, Dylan Media Productions, and you can see it on YouTube.
Wow, that is awesome. So now what's the goal after this? Is to do a bigger film or to continue on doing the red carpet interviews?
Both, making more films and doing more red carpet interviews.
I like this. Well, I think you're going to, again, be here soon again with the award, right?
Yes.
Bringing an Oscar, Emmy, what are we thinking? All of them?
Yes, all of them. And do you know who was there when it was the day to go to location where the show begins?
Yeah.
I saw Terry from the America's Got Talent. He presented some awards tonight.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
Yes.
Yeah, Terry Crews. Did he do his muscles and stuff like that?
Yep. He is so funny.
He is. Dylan, I'm so glad you came in here. This has made our day, and it made us also realize in this business that dreams do come true, especially put all the hard work in it, and you start young, it's going to happen to you. So thank you, Dylan.
No, thank you for letting me have this opportunity. This makes me feel so special.
Oh my goodness, it's Dylan O. Information's on the screen where you can see his movie, also where you can find him, and you also can head over to our website, the CW7AZ.com. So nice job.
Coming up, they're fizzy, they're bubbly, they're so much fun to make. We're stirring up customized dirty sodas. That's coming up next. I'm here with Danielle White. She's the owner, the new owner of Sunday Sips Company, which is going to help you elevate your party in a cute, adorable, and non-alcoholic way. Tell me how you got the idea for this business.
Yes, so thanks so much for having me. This business started as a mission to spread God's love beyond Sundays, one sip at a time. I don't drink alcohol. I know a lot of people don't. And I love a fun drink still, so I wanted there to be an option for people like me at events and things.
Well, we've all heard about dirty sodas.
Yes.
For those who don't know, what is a dirty soda?
A dirty soda is essentially any sort of fizzy base, most commonly a soda, and you mix it with unique flavors and add-ins and creams and things like that. You can get really fun with them.
What are we looking at up here?
So we have some of our top sellers. This is our refreshers. So we have one that's like a sparkling water with lime and fruit. This is kind of our take on a pink drink, and then like a peach mango lemonade. So some fun ones. And then I figured we could make our best seller, which is our Sunday Best Dirty Soda.
I'm ready. Let's do the Sunday Best.
Alrighty, you got it. So we will start with a few pumps of our coconut. You can do as many or as little as you want. I like just a few.
And you will come to events, right?
Yes.
And you can even come up with a customized drink for the occasion.
Absolutely. We do custom themed menus, custom themed drinks. We're adding in a little bit of lime here. And then we pour in our Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper, no copay.
Dr. Pepper is my favorite, but I like it better when you add in a little bit of coconut cream.
This is the essence of the dirty soda.
Yes, the cream is really what makes it the dirty soda.
Okay,
so we'll add that here, give it a little stir, and then I'm going to leave it to you to taste test. So that's your straw.
Danielle, what kind of events are you doing these days?
We do all kinds of events, corporate parties, graduations, birthdays, weddings, anything really. And we'll come and set up and serve drinks and have a great time. The goal is really to make it fun and memorable.
That is so good.
Good, I'm glad you like it.
Oh my, that is delicious.
Thank you.
Danielle, you're some kind of a dirty soda genius, because I didn't think coconut and Dr. Pepper we're going to hit that hard.
It's so good.
And it's so fun. I feel like probably kids and teenagers line up for these.
Absolutely. But you know what? Adults love them too, I will say.
It's nice to, as you mentioned, to have a non-alcoholic option. I'm also not a big drinker, and so sometimes I'm at an event, I just want something in my hand.
Yeah. And sometimes it needs to be more fun than just a can of soda or a sparkling water with a little lime in there. So that's really what we do, is drinks for anyone of all kinds.
I feel like you're bringing the quirkiness and the cool flavor combos. You got the gummies.
Yep.
You're making it fun. So if people want to book you for a corporate event, a kids party, a graduation, what is the best way to get in touch with Sunday Sips Co?
Sunday Sips Co on social media or sundaysipsco.com, and then they'll do an inquiry form. We'll reach out, we'll chat about their events, and then we'll get them scheduled.
Because you can do a small event and you can do a big event with hundreds of people.
Absolutely. Yep.
Or just like a kids party with 25 people.
Absolutely. Any size, any occasion, we're there to help.
Danielle White, Sunday Sips Co. Thank you. Listen, this is my very first dirty soda that I've actually personally tried, and now I'm hooked.
Yay.
Okay? I'm going to have a regular visits with my Dr. Pepper.
I love it. Thanks for having me.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com.
That's it. We've come to the end of our show. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Tomorrow on the show, we'll help you get your kids' hair ready for those school pictures.
Yeah, and we'll meet an adorable dog for National Dog Day.
Plus, we'll see a new home that's on the market in our Property Pulse series.
Yes, that dog's actually adoptable, so that's what's really great. Hey, go to CW7AZ.com to find more information about everything we talked about on the show.
Have a great day. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Phoenix Financial Retirement Planning.